Hey, I'm Mike,
Hey, I'm Chris.
and this is Mike and Chris Reloaded.
And welcome back, Mike.
Welcome back, Chris.
Hey, yeah. We took a hiatus for a week.
Eh, you know,
We're allowed to.
yeah, it's fun. Fun times. Fun times. We enjoyed ourselves.
So, because of that, we've got a ton of stuff to catch up on.
We do.
The biggest thing I obviously got to start off with is Steve Ditko, man.
Yeah,
That was huge.
a co-creator of
Spider Man.
Spider-Man and Doctor
He
Strange.
actually created Doctor
Oh,
Strange.
he did?
He created the Micronauts, which gives reference to in Ant Man and Wasp or Ant Man movies,
I didn't
the
see the Ant-Man
Microverse.
Wasp.
And then he also created a very cult popular character named Squirrel Girl.
No, supposedly the only one who has beaten Thanos in a
That's
one-on-one battle, ain't it?
well, a lot of them. Apparently, she's beat a lot of people.
Yeah.
So
And what's her superpower? I can chew on nuts?
she can. No, that's Stormy Daniels.
Oh, okay.
No, apparently she can control squirrels. So
She can control squirrels, and that took out Thanos.
yes,
Her ability to control
and
squirrels.
she's like super agile and everything too. So
Super agile.
she can climb a tree.
I guess. And jump from branch to branch.
Yeah,
Still don't know how she could take out a demigod or whatever he is.
he's just a titan.
Titan, that's
Yeah.
what he is. That's right.
But yeah, Steve Ditko, 90 years old, passed away. It's a huge loss for Marvel industry. I mean, it's
It
one of the
is.
original. Of course, they've gone way far since he's first created stuff. But um, without him, it's like no him, no Stan Lee. You don't have nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's these guys. These are guys that created this stuff, man.
Yeah, I just hope for myself and for you two and everybody that we can live until we're about 90.
Yeah,
That would
I'd
be
be happy.
great. I'd be very ecstatic with that.
I'd be happy to 80. So
Yeah. I don't think he I don't know if he was as popular as Stan Lee was, so I mean, I don't know.
Steve Ditko was his lifestyle was very private. He
Okay.
wasn't in the limelight like Stan Lee was. He was very quiet, reserved, kept to himself. He never did any type of interviews. He never did. I mean, he was all about just the comics, which was awesome to me, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Um, the type of person that would be able to, he never went to any Comic Cons, never did any of that stuff. He was just a very quiet, reserved person. So, and like I said, I think it's awesome myself because he was all about creating things for people like me, like you, like whoever,
Right.
and and that's what he was. He was all about needing fame, fortune, whatever. And
Well, that's cool.
when you see people, of course, he was obviously famous and fortunate and everything else, but you see people like that can just push everything aside, all the media, all the world, and just concentrate on what they want to do, what they love. That's true talent and that's true passion for what you want to do.
Right. I understand. It's a tough era too, where with social media and stuff to stay out of the limelight. Like, was it Chris Hardwick's his recent fall from fame for something
Oh yeah,
that's not even proven. I mean, the man is innocent until proven guilty. Why? And
that's just the way of the world, man.
he's got all these exes standing up for him, all these ex girlfriends standing up for him, telling him, no, he's not an abuser and all this stuff. And
That's just the way of the world, man. You're guilty until proven innocent nowadays.
he just lost the Talking Dead the
Hmm
other day, yesterday or today. I don't
Yeah,
remember what day it was.
it's everyone they don't want that image, or even if it's not true, they just don't want that possible image
That's just
of whatever
it's
whatever it may
terrible,
be.
man. That one person can ruin a person's whole career and I mean, just completely disassemble his life just with one comment.
Oh, extremely.
And we got to do something different, as a community
Well,
and
and
stuff.
here's the thing: they have this. We talked about before this hashtag Me Too movement, where the women are being, accosted, abused, whatever, by people, high powers, whatever.
Right.
Okay, I think, and again, I am not for any type of like domestic abuse or anything at all like that, be it man or woman. I absolutely condone that. I do not, none whatsoever.
No, me too.
I've never once raised my hand to a woman ever, and I never will.
No.
Um, however, with this whole hashtag Me Too movement, it started women empowering themselves, you know, for whatever reason, which is fine. Again, no problems whatsoever. I believe women, if they perform, like we talked about this before, if they
Right.
perform to a standard, they should be able to get standards. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? As well as a men's standard. No problems. Gal Gadot, look what she did with Wonder Woman. I
Yeah.
mean, she is a A-lister. You
Yeah.
know,
We're all for equal rights and stuff,
I
but
have no problems with that. However,
this goes further.
yeah, with this whole thing like that, now it just brings, it seems to me like it smokes all the roaches out of the woodworks. It's like, oh, well, I remember 20 years ago this person pushed me down, or 20 years ago this person grabbed my butt, or, you know what I'm saying? Now it's
Yeah.
like, what? Why didn't you mention this 20 years ago?
Right.
Why now? You know, oh, it was a different time back then. Okay, so why start it now then? Just because all of a sudden and her come out as being abused or being accosted, or whatever, and I'm going to jump on this bandwagon. I want my 15 minutes of fame. I want. That's just the way I look at it. I could be wrong. I don't know. If you guys think I'm wrong, if you have anything, feel free to comment. Let us know. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
I just by what I'm seeing, that's just what it looks like to me.
there are a lot of women who have been unjustly treated over the course of the movie industry. I see that,
Just not even just movies, entertainment
and yeah,
industry.
in the entertainment industry, yeah. So I see that, and I understand that movement. But just to start name dropping people just for your 15 minutes of glory is terrible. I mean,
Hmm.
and that's
Look
what I
at
think with Chris Hardwick. I think that,
look at Aziz Ansari. Remember what happened to him?
yeah,
You know, he went out on a date with a woman. They went back to his place. Everything went fine. They ended up having sexual relations, which was all completely consensual. Everything
yeah,
was. That he did not force himself or nothing on her, but she come out and said like, "Oh, it was."
yeah, she didn't want
She
it.
didn't want it because it was just pretty much bad sex.
Yeah,
And that's therein lies the difference. Now you got, see what I'm saying? You got women come out and like, oh, I didn't want it. I'm like, wait, you were just upset because this guy's not some big super popular A-lister, or
yeah,
and it was just horrible sex, and you thought you were going to be an item, but you were just a one night stand.
right,
So now all of a sudden, oh, hashtag me too.
yeah,
No, not you too.
no. All right, we could talk about that all night. Let's move on to some more uplifting news.
um, Speaking of women in power, Brie Larson just wrapped up filming Captain Marvel. Um, Movie set in the 90s, uh,
Okay,
the 90s era. It's set to release March 8th next year.
so is it before Iron Man, or is yeah? So it's that's what I'm. Is this like? Well, how are they going to tie this in? That's what I'm wondering.
Well, this one, like I said, it's supposed to be set in the 90s. So, and I think Iron Man was early 2000s, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was early 2000s.
So, I would say it was before Iron Man, possibly.
Okay. Yeah, because I know they're wrapping her. They're hinting her to be in the next Infinity War movie. So
Oh, yeah,
they
she's
have
going
to
to be a
do.
major character in the next Infinity War
Yeah,
movie.
so they have to bring a story in for her prior to
Well,
the Avengers.
I think what you're gonna see is her pretty much her origin,
Yeah.
and she'll have her whatever her main nemesis in there, and it's going to
Okay.
open up with Captain Marvel coming in. I think it's going to open up a whole new world, which will take you to the next phase of Marvel.
Okay.
And it's like I said, it's set in the '90s, but I think it's going to lead up in. They're going to, have it lead up into where it's going to go into the Infinity War,
Okay. Yeah,
the next one. So
that makes sense. Because we're losing a ton of actors after this next
yeah, I
movie.
think I was reading somewhere they said 8 people are actually leaving, and
Yeah.
there's 12 are going to stay.
Yeah, we're losing. I know we're losing Robert Downey Jr.,
Mm-hmm.
Chris Hardwick, not Chris
No,
Hardwick.
wrong, Chris.
Well, we're losing Chris Pratt after the next
Guardians
whatchamacallit,
of the
Guardians of
Galaxy.
the Galaxy. We're losing
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans after the Infinity War movie.
Yep, no more Captain America.
Yep.
Um, I think
Oh, Mark Ruffalo's out.
he's done, and I think they're going to actually, from what I read, I was reading a thing on that. They were talking about how they were going to put him out because he was already saying he don't really want to go with the Hulk anymore, and he's been
Right.
on the fence on it. He said he's coming back for the Infinity War movie, but from what I was reading, supposedly according to the theory, is that Loki is actually disguised as. That's why he can't change.
Gotcha.
So that's the theory on it that I've read. So where is Bruce Banner? You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Nobody knows. But this could lead to where I think where they're going, the direction they're going is they're going towards the Gray Hulk, which actually is Bruce Banner and the Hulk combined, his mind combined in the Hulk's body.
Okay.
So he's not as powerful, but he's smarter.
All right. That
So,
makes sense.
so this could lead into that. So
I know Tom Holland is staying, and so is Michael Keaton. He's confirmed he's got another movie in him.
so is Black Widow.
Black
She's
Widow.
staying because I think they're talking about doing a spin-off movie for her.
Okay.
Um, uh, what's his name from that played Black Panther?
Oh yeah.
He's staying because they're already signed on to do
Michael
another
B.
movie.
Jordan or
No,
no. Donald Glover.
no.
What is his name? It's in my head and I can't get it out.
It is. Well, it'll come to us halfway through the show.
Yeah, I'll just spit it out in a minute.
But anyway, yeah, there's still a bunch of people staying, but there's a few leaving, which I think they're going to start opening up for different. You're going to start seeing some different series coming, and I think with the Captain Marvel, and now with the purchase of Fox Studios,
Yeah.
you're going to see Fantastic Four. You're
Yeah.
going to see which the Fantastic Four is huge, and the X-Men are all huge with the Kree Skrull, which actually Captain Marvel is big onto, is because she's got the Kree blood in her. That's what
Okay.
gives her powers. So I think all that you're going to see a whole new phase of just intertwining stuff. So.
Yeah, they got another Spidey crossover coming out too. What is it? Can't think of it. It's a girl.
Oh, Spider Gwen. Oh no, Silk.
Silk. Yes,
We
that's
talked
what it
about
is.
that last time. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mentioned that last time. Silk. Yeah.
Yep. So that's exciting. So there's still lots of Marvel stuff going to be coming out over the next few years.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Even though we're losing people, so.
Sticking with Marvel, of course, Ant-Man and Wasp released not last week, week 4.
Yeah.
Opened up with a pretty big opening, $76 million domestically. So
it's pretty good.
Of course, this last week it dropped off huge, 60%, which is only $29 million.
Wow.
But it's still the number 2 movie in the box office this week.
I guess people just didn't want to see a movie. That stars Paul Rudd, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Which I actually saw it. It was pretty good.
Yeah, you told me you were going to see it, or you're on your way to see it, or whatever. So,
Mhm.
you know, I got an Ant-Man shirt. I'm kind of a poser. I haven't seen any of the Ant-Man.
Oh man.
I haven't watched Ant-Man at all yet. I want to. I just haven't gotten around to doing it.
They're good. They are good. It's this movie was pretty good. It had absolutely no tie-in to the Infinity War movie at all.
Oh, really?
I mean, period, at all, until the very end credit scene.
Hmm.
But I mean, it didn't even mention anything, that or the Black Panther movie.
Gotcha.
I mean, it didn't nothing. You didn't see nothing on a newspaper, the TV, absolutely nothing.
Huh. That's crazy.
So yeah, I thought
because
it was
Ant-Man's going to have a big role in the Infinity War too. I thought.
Yes.
So.
Yes, he will definitely be in the Infinity War. I can tell you that.
Gotcha.
Without revealing too much, he's a survivor.
He's a survivor. They also this is kind of really stupid news, but the director of Infinity War said that half the animals got zapped too on the planet in the galaxy.
Well, hey.
So that's kind of depressing. Everybody's like talking about that on the internet right now. For me, it's like, why do we have to know that half the animals are gone?
Well, yeah, I mean, you gotta make sure you know that you got half of whatever's left.
Yeah, because his theory was to half the universe so that nobody starves.
Pretty much so. Yeah.
I already assumed that would mean animals, plants, whatever.
Well, yeah, how are you gonna eat then? If you get rid of all the animals, how are you gonna eat?
Well, you eat vegetables.
Well, if you get rid of all the plants.
I don't know. You're back to where you started from.
Pretty much so. Now you're just a 1-to-1 ratio again.
Yeah, true, true, true.
You didn't think that one out too well, did you, Thanos?
See, you got more on Marvel, or are we gonna move away from it?
I was just going to go over, like I said, the number one in the
Okay,
box
go
office
ahead.
was Hotel Transylvania 3
Yeah,
this past week.
Yep,
Number 2 was Ant-Man, and number 3 was Skyscraper, the new
Skyscraper.
Rock movie.
Everybody thought that was gonna tank.
It did.
I was gonna say,
It
okay,
only did like $25 million over the weekend.
wow.
That's way below what they're predicting. They're
This is the
predicting
first movie that The Rock has tanked in.
they were predicting $35 to $40 million, and it did about 25. So they said, although the reviews gave it pretty good reviews, so
Yeah, I know my parents want to see it. I want to see it. It looks
it
cool.
looks pretty good.
He's got one leg, a kind of Die Hard thing.
Yeah,
Kind
they
of,
said it's a combination Die Hard, Towering Inferno type movie,
yeah,
and then I guess he paid real good homage to people with
disabilities.
disabilities. So
Yeah,
I know he was on tour. They said touring, doing the little press junkets and stuff.
yeah.
And they said he actually opened up to a screening. He gave a private screening to a bunch of amputees and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
So Rock is genuinely a really really good guy. So
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I'm ecstatic for him. He's an excellent actor. I can't believe out of all those movies that he's done that they're saying that this is the first one that's tanked. Even the Tooth Fairy did better.
it did, which is
so,
funny.
so I want to get to talking about some games here. Just a little bit about games. The world. I know you haven't played PUBG yet,
I have not.
but it's a seriously fun game. I mean, the scavenging and everything. But now the video game first-person shooters are all coming out with battle royals. Call of Duty just announced that it was going to come out with a 60-player battle royal system, and literally there's like 30 games coming out with battle royal in them over the next 2 years.
Is this like their version of hashtag Me Too?
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I'm getting at.
We got a battle royal. Hashtag Me Too.
Yeah, they're abused. I mean, they're taking it too far now. It's like everybody's jumping on the bandwagon.
Well, whatever settles.
I guess, but holy buckets.
Well, that because Call of Duty put their battle royal mode in there with the 60 players or whatever.
Yeah.
They totally eliminated the campaign. There's no campaign in Call of Duty Black Ops 4.
Really?
Yep.
Well, that is just stupid.
It's just a straight multiplayer game.
I love the Call of Duty camp. I love that more than the multiplayer.
Even though they're shorter, but yeah, I love playing the game. The story is really good.
Yeah.
But nope, no campaign at all in Call of Duty Black Ops 4.
Wow. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. I'm speechless.
Which is probably why I will not be getting it.
I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it at all. I gave up on Black Ops 2 Black Ops ago.
Yeah.
Because they produce a Black Ops and then a Modern Warfare. They stagger them off every other year, right?
Yeah, give or take. Yeah, there's ones there was Infinite Warfare.
Yeah.
Advanced Warfare.
Yeah.
Jungle Warfare, Chemical Warfare. I don't know. There's
Nuclear warfare. Yeah, I got you. But yeah, they stagger. Basically, they release these games every year. So I mean, it's kind of like the Madden. And if you're eliminating the story behind it, then that's just pure laziness. Even Madden had a story last year.
Mm-hmm. And they will have one again this year.
Well, they sweet.
Apparently, it's a continuation of what was the guy's name?
Cole.
Colt was the receiver, and Wade.
Yeah,
was
something
the quarterback.
Wade. Yeah.
Devin Wade.
That's right.
It's a continuation. I believe it's a couple years later. Supposedly, from what I was reading, I guess Devin Wade is a quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh man.
So I'm not sure, and I don't know if it's just because he's the Cowboys, or maybe they showed him as the Cowboys, or maybe it's just whatever team you pick, that's who he's the quarterback of. I don't know.
I don't want to be on the Cowgirls.
So, but I guess it's him trying to find his place in the NFL and everything else.
Yeah.
But Madden, I'm really excited for it. 22 days out, by the way.
Yep. August 10th.
Yep. They've changed a lot of stuff on it. I know that.
Yeah, I know.
Something that'll make things fair now, Mike.
Oh, whatever. You guys just can't throw a pass like I can throw a pass. I'm good at the game. Give me
But
a
now
break.
they changed. It's called archetypes.
Yeah.
So now it's like if you have quarterbacks that are certain designs, whether it be like mobile, pocket passers, they have a new one called field general, whatever. Each archetype is specialized in certain attributes.
Right.
So every time you upgrade your archetype, you'll upgrade those attributes. You'll upgrade every attribute. So, like if you pick a pocket passer quarterback,
Which is what I would pick.
he's going to be like his speed might be say 60.
I don't run with my quarterback. I sit in the pocket and throw.
So where his like throw power might be like 90 or something.
You play pretty much the same way I do. You just sit in the pocket and throw.
I scramble a little bit.
I do when it comes down to it, but for the most part, I'm a pocket passer. So
They got rid of the old what's the passing?
yeah, the targeted
passing thing. They got rid of that.
Yeah,
so
that's not fair. If I play people in the league who actually use that. Yeah. It's not fair. You can't. They don't throw an incomplete. If you set up the target perfectly, it's a perfect pass. Nothing you can do with your player to prevent it from getting there.
They did change a lot of the AI stuff now, as far as like even pass interference. Remember how you could never get a pass interference called on you?
Yeah.
They changed that now. Now you'll get plenty called on you.
Oh, great! That'll happen to me all the time because my guys jump off sides. Not me. My other guys' computers, AI, just decide to randomly jump off sides all the time.
Well, it happens. They got rid of the slow progression system.
Oh, that's good.
So now it's like normal, quick, star, and superstar.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
because kind of slow is kind of stupid. I mean, that was terrible.
It just cut
to draft somebody who's 80 overall and then he's got slow progression. You're like, I got to save up 25,000 experience points or 15,000 just to upgrade them to normal.
Yeah. I'm getting excited though. It's like I said, it's only 22 days away.
Yeah, we got to finish our last year. Come on, guys.
I'm waiting on Trent.
Trent, if you're listening, I know you're not listening, but if you are listening, play your dad. Play him so I can beat one of you. I like to take the trophy home for the last season.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. So Game of Thrones wrapped.
I saw that.
Yeah. No more Game of Thrones in production. They're all unemployed actors now.
But I still think they're not even going to release it till next spring.
Yeah.
I think next March, is when they'll
release it. Next March is when it comes out, yep.
So there's 6 episodes? 6 or 8
13. Episodes. Ain't it 13 episodes left? Or no? That was with last year. So how many episodes was there last year?
There's only like 10. Like normal episodes last year.
I just read a meme that said when you realize you only have 13 episodes of Game of Thrones left.
Maybe they was just doing 13 episodes total then.
I don't know. I'm stupid. Don't quote me on 13 episodes. I'm taking it from.
I thought there was only like 6 or 8 episodes, but
yeah,
each
I thought
episode
last
was
year,
like an hour.
I thought last year was 8 and this year was 6 or something.
I think so. Maybe that was it. Yeah.
And there was like 13 episodes, so that might have been an older meme.
I think you are right. I think that last year was only 8, and then this year is like 6.
Yeah. So,
yeah, it's.
And I guess they filmed like they did with The Walking Dead, where they killed everybody in the line from Negan when we lost Glenn and Abraham. I guess they did something similar where they filmed an ending with a whole bunch of different people on the throne, so not even the actors know what the final outcome of the TV show is going to be.
Yeah, that's what I heard. They're filming multiple endings. According to my Google machine.
Google machine!
Every season had 10 episodes, with the exception of season 7, which was last, had 8. Had 7.
Okay.
And then the final season will have 6.
Okay, so yeah, that's where I got that meme from. 13 episodes. It was last year and this year combined.
So, no more Game of Thrones.
But they got spin-offs coming out already. Hey, it might be good. They're
just keep making the Game of Thrones now.
It's set to take place 1,000 years before Game of Thrones.
We're going to see all the Targaryens.
Yep.
The ancestral Targaryens.
I know, right? Pure bloodlines. Pure bloodlines.
So, yeah. They're producing a new movie. It's actually being produced by Legendary Pictures, which did the Skyscraper movie.
Yeah.
And also did the new Pokemon Detective Pikachu movie.
Yeah, Detective Pikachu.
Live action Gundam movie.
Yeah, I saw that.
So
That'll be interesting, but it's a mech. You
live
know,
action though, man. That's you can't
I
beat that.
know,
It's not anime or anything.
I know,
It's
but
live action.
I just have this thing again.
Live
I don't even like
action.
Transformers,
Watch
dude.
Robot Jocks.
I don't even like Transformers.
There you go, Kent. Threw it out there for you. Robot Jocks.
Does Kent still listen to us?
I don't know.
I haven't talked to him in
Now that
forever.
he's not homeschooled anymore, I think he doesn't have more of an opportunity.
That's true.
Spin-offs, the Hobbs and Shaw spin-off.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, there's a spin-off from Fast and the Furious. Um, I think it's just called Hobbs and Shaw, but it's Shaw, which is Jason Statham.
Yeah.
He was the villain in one of the movies or whatever.
Right.
But I guess in the last one he came out to help him.
Yeah.
And Hobbs, of course, is The Rock's character.
Right.
They're doing a spin-off with just them two, and apparently they cast the main villain for that.
Ooh.
Idris Elba.
Really?
Yes, he will be the main villain in the Hobbs and Shaw spin-off.
Now who's Idris Elba?
Idris Elba, man, come on.
I know, but
He played Heimdall in Thor. He was the gunslinger in the new Two Towers movie.
okay.
Black guy.
Yep.
British accent.
Yeah, I know. I got you. But maybe somebody else didn't know. Sure. No, it was me who dropped the ball. Speaking of dropping the ball, Stan Lee dropped his $1 billion lawsuit against POW.
About yes, POW Industries.
Yeah, up against POW. He was
I
suing
saw
him for
that.
$1 billion.
Yeah, I saw that.
And now he dropped it. He pulled it, and he said that everything's good. They're back to working together as a team, and basically it's all forgotten. So his elder abuse thing, or elder neglect, or whatever they were doing, apparently they weren't doing it.
Maybe they just paid him off in secret. Nobody knows.
That could be as well. Maybe they settled for $500 million.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah.
The man don't have very long left.
Speaking of billions, did you see old LeBron sign his deal?
Yes, with the Lakers.
Oh yeah.
How much is he getting paid?
4-year, $154 million.
Gosh, I can't believe they pay athletes this much money.
It's roughly about $40 million a year.
Especially in basketball, because basketball you can play till a later age.
Oh yeah. Well,
No.
LeBron's what, 36?
Yeah.
34, 36?
I don't know, somewhere around there.
Yeah, but he's been playing since he came out of high school.
Yep.
So, like Kobe Bryant, same
See,
way.
football, I understand getting a little bit jacked up price because the average football career is like 4 years.
Yeah.
Just due to injury and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but basketball, man, those people play forever.
Yeah, they do.
Look at Michael Jordan. He played until what? 40-something?
40, 42, 44, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, but Michael Jordan was awesome.
He was awesome. It's about the last time I watched basketball, too. But, we missed that Captain Marvel's movie Wrapped. We didn't say that, did we?
Yeah, I did.
Did you? I missed it. Apparently I'm
We
slow
talked about
man.
it when we went right to talking about the women empowering.
Did we? God, I'm slow tonight.
Remember I said it was staged in the 90s?
Yeah.
We were talking about the Iron Man
Oh,
thing.
yeah, I remember talking about it. I didn't know if we mentioned that it wrapped.
Yeah, that was tonight, Mike, when we talked about that.
Oh, man. Somebody passed me the peace pipe. I need some memory juice.
Yeah. Excuse me. Did you see Sony went ahead and greenlit Zombieland 2?
Yes, I did, with all the original cast, too.
That ought to be nice. I'm sure Woody Harrelson ain't doing much right now anyway.
No. Neither is Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
I mean, he ain't got much going on for himself right now either. Unless they do a Kingpin 2 movie.
Yeah. Really? Which I thought Kingpin was pretty funny.
They're somebody's making another zombie movie starring Bill Murray, with Bill Murray in it. Not starring, but Bill Murray's going to have a big role in it, kind of like the original Zombieland.
He's not coming back in Zombieland 2?
I don't know.
I mean,
he could be a zombie.
Yeah, he just got shot. I mean, he can come back.
Yeah, he can be a zombie.
Yeah. Oh man, that was funny.
That Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I know we mentioned that, didn't we?
Last time.
Yeah, they got Nicolas Cage in there now.
Yeah, I think Spider-Man Noir.
Yeah,
right?
Spider-Man Noir. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Of course, you know the big news: Joaquin Phoenix.
Yes. I always say Jacqueline Phoenix.
It's Joaquin Phoenix, which he's
Sounds
actually
like
a really good actor. If you ever watch,
I know
his
he
shows.
is.
I'm not sure how he's going to perform the Joker.
I
By the
don't know.
way, he's playing the Joker in the standalone Joker movie.
Yeah, and a Joker origin, which is
Yeah.
what everybody's been begging for.
Which was funny because I guess they were all talking about what's his name doing it. Um,
Jared Leto.
yeah, they're like, oh, Jared Little, Jared Little. Nope,
No,
Joaquin
Joaquin
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Yeah, that's crazy. I think Leto's gonna do the Suicide 2, and I think that's it for his Joker performances.
Wait, he wasn't bad. He was just more of a.
He wasn't true to anything.
He was just more of a.
A thug.
Yeah, more of a gangster Joker, I guess.
Yeah, more of a prison,
I mean,
like a white,
he was a little cruel.
like a white supremacist Joker.
I mean, the Joker was cruel anyway.
Yeah, I
That
know
was
it
his
was.
thing. He was just a cruel joke. But he was. I mean, he had that cruel streak to him, but he was just more of a gangster Joker, I guess. Like
Yeah,
kind of a. I don't know, a far out gangster Joker, I guess. I don't know. That's just the way I looked at it anyway.
I didn't like his performance. I didn't like Suicide Squad. I thought that was a snooze movie. I fell
It
asleep
was
like three
okay.
times.
I mean, it wasn't like I didn't think it was worth all the hype they gave it,
No,
but it was okay. Um, did you see the thing about Bruce Willis?
the roast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see what he said? He
What?
come out and officially said Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
Oh yes. Yeah, I know that. Why did he say that? That's so not true.
Hey, it's Bruce Willis's movie. You can say it.
It's not Bruce Willis's movie. It's my damn movie.
I got a couple more quick small things, and we'll wrap it up. Netflix they announced smart downloads. Did you see that?
No.
Now you know how Netflix they updated their system. Now you can actually download movies and TV series and stuff. You can actually download the episode.
Yeah, I knew that you were able to do that for a while. Download the episode.
Well, now they have smart downloads. What it'll do is it will automatically download the next episode if you're watching a series.
Yeah.
Once you're completed with the episode you watched.
Okay.
It'll automatically once it goes through, it'll automatically download the next episode and it will delete that episode for you.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, it's smart downloads. So that's kind of cool. I mean, now it'll only do it if you enter a Wi-Fi spot.
Oh, that's awesome.
So once you hit a Wi-Fi spot, if you're watching a series, you end up watching that show. You're done watching it. Boom! It goes to the next show, and it actually deletes the one you just watched. So
right.
It's not you're not storing up space or anything like that.
That's cool. My daughter will enjoy that for sure.
And one last thing I got is this is kind of big actually. Joss Whedon just got greenlit for a new series.
What's that?
It's a show called The Nevers.
The Nevers.
It's a sci-fi series.
He got picked up by HBO, right?
HBO, yeah. It's a sci-fi series. It's back in the Victorian age. I guess it's based about a bunch of women that have special abilities, and they're trying to fight off some kind of whatever villains for whatever not. So
that's cool.
But that sounds pretty neat. Joss Whedon's got a good track record going with him.
Yeah, he does have a pretty good track record.
Firefly, Buffy, Angel.
Yeah.
So, and then of course the Marvel things.
So next week we're going to start a new segment.
We are.
It's pretty interesting. I'm glad I thought of this idea.
Thank you, Mike. I'm glad you did too.
Actually, Chris came up with this idea. We're gonna play. We're gonna do a segment called "Ask the Geek," where Chris, our resident geek, our ultimate powerful and masterful geek, who knows 20 times the amount of stuff that I know, will.
Which is not saying much.
Yeah, it's not saying much, but but he will do a little segment telling you guys of something that's off the radar that's pretty good that you might want to check out.
Yep. We will talk about anything and everything. If there's something you want to talk about, something you might know that no one else might know about, put it in our comments. Suggest it to us. Email us. We got all our social accounts. Let us suggest it on that, and we'll research it, discuss it with you. If you something you want to talk about, we'll get you on the show and you can talk about it.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Maybe
and you got questions about it. You don't know about it. Get on here. Mention it. We'll get on here. We'll talk about it, and we'll talk about it with you.
Maybe a guest ask the geek.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, I see. It's evolving now.
Mm-hmm.
But make sure to share and like us on all of our social media. Drop in an iTunes review for us. If you listen to us on iTunes, we would appreciate that immensely. And remember, don't get loaded.
Get reloaded.